Welcome back to Better Living. I'm here with Dr. Bob from Sylvania Vet. You have a last name, but we don't use it because nobody does.
That's right.
Yeah, Esplin, but you know, everybody knows you as Dr. Bob. So you brought a grab bag. We're going to get to that in just a minute.
Yep.
I'm maybe a little terrified to reach in there, but...
There's nothing living.
Okay. Ooh, thank heavens. Because you could bring me lots of live things from your place. Let's talk about, you guys are AAHA accredited. Tell me what that is and tell me why it's important.
Okay. Well, AAHA stands for American Animal Hospital Association, and it's a voluntary organization that you kind of sign up to meet 900 criterion that set the examples for excellence in pet care, record keeping, customer service, cleanliness, just the whole 9 yards is what it's like when you walk in the door. And the importance of that is that in the state of Ohio, unless you're an AHA certified hospital, and in Northwest Ohio there are only 3, and we're the ones that have been there the longest. We've been certified since 1978, there are no inspections of veterinary hospitals. And the state of Ohio just started last year doing some random inspections for standards, and the Ohio standards are very minimal. They don't come close to the AHA standards. And so what ends up happening then is that last year when they did that, they did 11 out of 1,000 1,000 veterinary practices in the state of Ohio, so the chances of you ever being inspected are pretty slim.
Sure.
And so from the consumer's perspective, you should know that what's going on behind closed doors isn't being reviewed by anybody. So we think that AHA membership just is another step in demonstrating our commitment to being the best we possibly can be.
It's very important, and you do lots of things that show that commitment, like having a doctor available 24/7.
Yes.
And having someone in your building all the time, so that if my dog is spending the night at the doggy hotel at your place, there is someone in the building, not just left in a locked room.
We have a technician and an assistant in the building 24/7, 365, so that animals that are in our care, whether they be boarders or that they're medical surgical cases, are never alone. And that's really critical, because a pet shouldn't be left alone, particularly if it's ill, unsupervised, and so we think that's a huge step as well.
Absolutely. Well, let's reach into the grab bag.
Huh?
I'm not going to look. I'm just going to pull something out. That may not be a smart thing on my part, but it is, it's a deshedding tool. Yeah. I'm guessing that that's necessary right now as it's getting a little warmer. As the
days get longer, that triggers the shed season for dogs. The Furminator is a fantastic grooming tool if you have heavy-coated dogs, German Shepherds, Golden Retrievers, cats, Persians with that heavy and that double coat. It's really easy for them to start matting up at this point, and it's hard to get a comb down through all that hair. So using the deshedding Furminator is a great tool.
I just love the name of it, the Furminator.
I know.
I mean, that's awesome. Okay, let's pull out mutt mitt. What is a mutt mitt?
Mutt mitts are biodegradable sack that you when you walk with your dog, so when they void, you can pick it up. Now you can throw it into the garbage. It goes to the landfill. If you're using a plastic bag like this, or the Blades plastic bag for picking up your mess, and good citizens always pick up their pets' mess. This is biodegradable, so it's a really cool product, and it's not that expensive to use it, about 25 cents or so per bag, and you're being a good environmentalist with that.
You can be a good neighbor and a good environmentalist, picking up. And look, I found something. What is that?
This is this is a pill popper, and particularly for people with small dogs or cats, particularly where it's hard to get pills down them. You can put the pill in there, put a little margarine or Vaseline on it, open their mouth, and pop it down their throat.
I maybe could use that for my kids too. Because I don't need it for my dog. He's kind of an addict, I think, because he loves taking medicine. The secret to a happy cat?
There's a big movement in the American Association of Feline Practitioners to create cat-friendly practices, and we're a gold standard cat-friendly practice. And one of the things is to try to diffuse the anxiety that cats have when you bring them in.
Sure.
And sometimes getting them into the carrier is as stressful as anything you do. And so these are Feel Away wipes, which is a synthetic pheromone that has been synthesized from mother's milk, and then it's in this wipe, and you wipe it around the edges and the inside of the carrier, and then you can put this in underneath a towel, and you should always transport with the towel in case they soil it, they don't come out a mess. And then we use the Feel Away plug-ins in the room, and we usually spray our hands and our jackets with Feel Away, so we try to minimize the anxiety that the cat has when they come to the office.
That's a great idea. I'm going to pull out the last item. I think it's the last item.
No, there's one sheet in there.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, the Skunker. Everybody needs this right now.
I walked out to get my paper on Sunday, and there'd been a skunk in the neighborhood, and it was not pleasant. That's a very strong odor, and people misunderstand what they should do. The old wives' tale is that you use vinegar or you use tomato juice, and that's absolutely wrong. So we have this formula, and it's a pint of peroxide and a teaspoon of Dawn dish soap and a half a cup of baking soda, and you mix them together and you apply it. And best to do it before you've done anything else, and then you just keep redoing it until you've killed the odor.
Well, I think that's a great idea.
You can have that, and maybe put it up on the site or something?
Yes, I will, and I'll take it home with me too. And then finally, a fantastic Sylvania Vet hat.
And that's a gift for you from Sylvania Vet.
Thank you.
In there somewhere is also, maybe inside the hat, is an invitation for you to...
Okay, I'm going to set the hat down. I don't want to mess up the shot. It's empty,
It's
Dr.
empty.
Bob. I'm not even lying.
Well, then I'm
Tell
going to
me,
verbally
please.
invite you to come and be vet for the day at Sylvania Vet and see how we do things behind closed doors.
I think we're going to do that, and we'll bring a camera so that y'all can see, too.
That'd be great.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Yep.
Thanks to Dr. Bob and for all the great ideas. Any of these products you can get at Sylvania Vet. We'll be right back on Better Living.